Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Mitchell up the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
Here's Mitchell again. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Again, this is Mitchell. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Now a give, right side to Mitchell. Jukes one defender, and he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Quite the opening drive they've put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. First down, and they go right back to him. And he makes it to the start of the red zone down at the 20. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
This is Mitchell. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense? Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And his pass is going to fall incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Option give to Taylor. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He throws a bullet to the center of the... And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. This one falls incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and the incompletion's still pretty good for the defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, Jackson. Hits him on the in route. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. Catch catch is made down the right sideline. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. He'll get out of bounds after a small gain.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him denies the first down.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Hauled in left side. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Colts ready for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Mitchell on the carry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Second and 13. He's on the move. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Ravens who have first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Second and 6 now. Getting out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. To go. Jackson to throw it. Escapes out to the left. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come-up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. That's caught beyond the marker. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Play action with Richardson. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Richardson on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go again with Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Richardson now. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Able to hit Robinson, complete.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. This gets the 1st and more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll throw again, Richardson. Diving right side, got it! That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Catch made by Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. This set of downs starts with an option right. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
From the 18 on second down. This one finds Taylor. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Colts cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff here to Mitchell. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's second and 11. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down, here's Lamar. He's on the move. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Finding Flowers. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. They'll run. This is Mitchell. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal. The give now to Mitchell. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with third and goal at the 6. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. Little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Colts 7.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. To throw, Richardson. This finds Mitchell, complete. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. After the run, though, we see he's in some visible pain out there. No doubt from that big hit he took. Trainers have to look at him now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Taken in by Likely. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure, Coach, a play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the ground, this is Isaac Garindo. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's Garindo again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw. He's got time here. Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. Battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
They need a lot here, but still going for it on 4th and 15. Looking to throw. And they won't do it. So that falls incomplete on 4th down.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts trail by 6. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They've got 1st down from the 31. He'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Complete out to the right. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now to throw. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Desperation time here on 4th. Pass is caught at the 9. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Taylor will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. He keeps it himself. And he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now. Now on for a likely game winner if he can knock this one through. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kit, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.